This is Carl at National RV Detroit. I'm going to walk you through this 2022 XLR Boost toy hauler, model number 36TSX16. Okay, I'm just going to go over some of the components to this, some of the appliances, and show you how they work. All right. So we're going to start right here. That's to extend and retract your rear stabilizer jacks. Okay. Now this is the black tank flush. So after you've dumped your black tank, you can hook the hose here at the dump station, turn it on, it'll spray out the inside of your tank. You got some outdoor speakers. You've got two awnings, two power awnings, a bracket to hang a TV, plus a signal out, plus power. Okay. Now your water heater is on demand. So it's an on-demand water heater. The switches to control are inside. It will not turn on or run unless you turn on the power to it, plus there has to be water present, so keep that in mind. This is a second black tank flush right here. Outside shower, of course. This is a table that you can use inside. They're just storing it here. You've got your various cranks and that sort of thing. All the way down to the other end you got your dump hose. I'll show you more when we get over there. Also you have LP tanks, of course. Let me see what's in here. Yep, that's prep for a generator, of course. To control your landing gear independently. This does have a, well anyway, it's got a power landing gear, of course. That's pretty typical. Deep cycle marine battery. We're still cleaning and prepping, so that's why some of it is in disarray here. But okay, now that red key right there, that's the kill switch for the battery. If you ever want to shut it off, you can do it right there. This is your water station here. So for city water, you're just going to hook up, put the hose right on the city water, turn it on, and you're all set. If you're going to a campground without plumbing on the campsite, you can pre-fill your fresh water tank right here, and then you can use the onboard pump to pump the water. These are just cable and satellite through, right there. Okay. So you see they're all leveled about, these are telling you about your valves right here, your dump valves. Alright, so you can see you got two black, gray. If you can barely see over there, there's a white one. That's for the freshwater tank. But they're all clustered together there. So it's a 50 amp system, so you get a 50 amp 30-foot cord plus reducers. You have a fuel pump, a fuel station right here. Ladder, which is a good thing because the manufacturer states that you should inspect your roof every 90 days, so keep that in mind. You want to go up there and inspect it, make sure everything's in good shape. Okay. The door we're not going to bring down right now. We'll do that when you come to pick it up, and we will go through it with you. One thing that I walked past down here, this is a quick connect for the LP system. So if you wanted to add a grill, you could plug it in right there. Well, it's crazy that it's freezing again. Okay, so this device here is a power converter. Converts AC to DC power. On this side you see you got regular 110 AC circuit breakers like you see at home, and they're all labeled. Then the power is converted to 12 volt over here, DC, 12 volt DC, and you got 12 volt fuses here, and they're labeled. This is also a battery tender, so when you're plugged in, it'll keep your battery up front charged. So obviously when you're going down the road, your tow vehicle's alternator charges the battery. When you're plugged in, this power converter does. This is the carbon monoxide LP gas detector. Should always be green like it is. Also, if it beeps very slowly, it's telling you that your batteries are getting low, or battery is getting low. Okay. Thermostat here. It's very self-evident. just go through the modes till you find the mode that you want. Turn your fuel pump on here. Your water pump, I told you you could pump water out of the fresh water tank. You would use this pump right here. You also can use the, you could always use that to winterize the trailer too, the water pump, okay? Ramp light, these are just lights here, of course. Heating pads, you've got heating pads to extend your camping season. You can go out earlier in the spring and stay out later in the fall. Awning light, then you have your slide room here, and then your 2 awnings that I showed you on the other side right here. Also your levels here, batteries charged, fresh water's empty, 2 black tanks and 1 gray. They're all empty. As it graduates up in 1/3 increments, once it gets past 2/3, you got to start thinking about dumping your gray and black tank, okay? Alright. Fireplace with a remote. So this, you can change the appearance of the fire of the fireplace. You can, there's obviously you can set the temperature. There's also a timer on it, so you can set it to turn on 20 minutes before you get up in the morning, for example, and it will take the chill out of the trailer for you. TV goes up here, of course. This is your sound here, and basically it has AM/FM radio. It has Bluetooth, so you can stream wirelessly with your phone or tablet. It has HDMI right here. HDMI in right here, and a USB right there. Okay, and it has 2 speaker zones, zone 1 and zone 2. 1 is inside the trailer, 2 is outside the trailer. Microwave works like any other microwave. That's your range hood there. Your range works like just about all of them do. So this is the sparker here. That's how you spark it, turning that clockwise. Then, of course, there's 3 knobs and 3 burners, so you spark it. This hasn't been run in a while, so you can change the tanks out. There you go. So now there's gas in the line there. Also, for the oven, this is the oven knob here all the way to this side. Down here is a pilot light at the bottom all the way to the back. Maybe you can see the sparking back there. It's hard to tell. Either way, you'll turn this knob to the picture of the flame, which means pilot light. You'll depress it, keep it depressed, then you're going to spark it and light it. And once you see it light down here, you still hold this in for another 10 seconds or so to heat it up. Then you go to operating temperature, of course. When you shut it off, the flame goes out, but so does the pilot light, so you have to relight the pilot light each time you use the oven. Okay, see what else we have going here. These is working over here on the prep. This is the 12-volt DC refrigerator, so it runs out of 12 volts. But basically the garage area, he's working here now with your washer dryer, and we will go over the seating and the bed lift and all that sort of thing when you come to pick it up, okay? Alright, so let's go this way. This has a solar panel on the roof. And it's pre-prepped for a generator here, but it has a solar panel up here. So let me just select the right kind of battery. You don't have to do this. Okay, so, alright. So, right now you're gaining 2.0 amps from the sun. You can see this running LED sort of runs to the right there. You have 17.9 amp hours in your battery. 16.3 volts being outputted, which is perfect, and back to 21 or 2.1 amps being put into the battery for storage. Okay, that's a solar controller. Okay. Now this device here is for the on-demand water heater. So you have to turn it on, and there has to be water in the system. So it will turn on, but you can't run it without because it has a safety device there. But anyway, so it's very simple. You're just going to turn it on, set the temperature, and you can change from Fahrenheit to centigrade, whichever you want. But it just will basically give you a steady stream of hot water, so you don't have that 6-gallon or 10-gallon tank anymore. you could actually run a shower for quite a long time. Second air conditioner right here. This one's run independently from the other one. Okay. In the bed, you know, you have storage and all that, and you can see you got a wardrobe over here. All the usual stuff. This is a TV hookup here, the signal and power, and there's a backer plate right there behind there, so you can hang a TV. You got a 4-speed fan, which is nice. If you're getting issues with condensation, you know, if there's a bunch of people over and it's the time of the year where you get condensation from your breath, for example, you can just put this on low and it'll pull all of it right out. Okay. Your shower works like any other shower. The toilet works like every other RV toilet. Basically, there's a flush foot pedal here, flush pedal, and if you look down here is the black tank directly below. That's a little bit of antifreeze running in the system. There's still some residual pressure there, but we are winterized right now. So you can't use it dry. So once you start camping, you hook up your power and your water, of course, you'll come in here, you'll dump 1 dose of chemical right here in the bowl. Then you'll step on the pedal, water will come swirling out, and you just let about a gallon of water wash into the black tank. Then you're all set to use it. But if you were to dump the black tank, and you're going to stay at the campground, for example, you dump the black tank, then you come in here and repeat the procedure. Dose of chemical, gallon of water. Okay? Very, very simple and straightforward. Alrighty, so let me just see if I look and see. Got great theater seating here. Very nice, actually. Cool. Okay. Alright, so I want to thank you for purchasing your trailer here at National RV Detroit. And please remember what I said about inspecting the roof every 90 days. That's important. And also, as I stated, this is winterized right now, so there's no water in the system. It's all antifreeze. Okay? Thank you.